Okay, good morning, students. In front of you is Madam Charity. I would like to welcome each one of you to our shorthand lesson. Last lesson we were looking at Unit 14, where we were discussing about the enlarged way, medial way, and we are now supposed to begin a new unit, Unit 15. Unit 15 is about a L hook, and in the last lessons, Unit 12, Unit 13, we said that we have R hook, we said we have R hook, N hook, and now we are going to look at another hook, a L hook. A L hook is a small initial hook. We are saying that it's a small initial hook, and it is written on the S circle side of the straight down strokes, like stroke of K, and it has the sound of L on that stroke. The small hook is written at the beginning of the stroke to the left side, that is in the anti-clockwise direction. So we are going to see how the L hook is applied on the straight down strokes. On the straight down stroke, the straight down strokes are stroke of P, stroke of B, stroke of T, stroke of D, stroke of J, stroke of J, and stroke of K, and stroke of G. So when we had the L hook on such straight strokes, this is the phonetic sound that comes. Now we have in the stroke of P, we have, these are the sounds, the phonetic sound we get. Pel, pronounce it, pel, bell, tell, adele, chell, gel, kel, and gel. So those are the phonetic sound that we hear from the phonetic sound from there, the combination of now the L hook, and this is how we present them. The sign that represents such a pel or stroke of P hooked for L is represented by this sign, stroke of P hooked for L, stroke of P hooked for L, like that. Then we have stroke of B hooked for L. B is a heavy stroke. It's also hooked for L. Look up here. When you look at the hook is in the opposite direction of the R hook. Last lesson we were in Unit 12, we said that the R hook faces that direction like this. But now in L hook, the hook is facing the opposite direction of R hook. Then we have a stroke of T hooked for L. This is how we drill the stroke of T hooked for L. Drill as you pronounce the stroke and as you increase your speed. Increase your speed as you drill. Then we have stroke of D hooked for L. This is how we drill stroke of D hooked for L. We hook it for L like that. Then you have stroke of J hooked for L, and this is how we drill stroke of J hooked for L. Stroke of J hooked for L, we drill it like that. Then we have stroke of J hooked for L. Stroke of J hooked for L, it's a heavy stroke. Stroke of J is a heavy stroke. It's a dark stroke. That is how we hook it for L. And stroke of K is an horizontal stroke, and the hook will face upward. It will be like this. Stroke of K hooked for L. This is how we drill it. Stroke of K hooked for L towards that direction. And we have stroke of G hooked for L, where we drill it like this. Stroke of G is just like stroke of K, but stroke of G is a heavy stroke. Look up here. That is how we drill the stroke of G hooked for L. And then here we have examples of words that now are drilled using the L hook. This is how we apply the L hook on this word. We have the word places, replace, blue, black, class, clock, o'clock, total, enclose, glance, replied, reasonable. So we are going to practice together now, drilling these words, and this is how we drill the word places. A stock P ukti for hell and says circle. This is how we drill it. Places, 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 and indicate the long vowel hey on that stroke. We indicate the long vowel hey on that stroke. Then we have the word replace. Replace will be drilled with a upward ray, a stroke of upward ray, a stroke of P ukti for hell, and hair circle. That is the word replace. But now it's supposed to go through the line. I'm sorry. It should go through the line because of short E, and then you indicate the hair circle there. So we drill it through the line. Upward ray through the line, stroke of P ukti for hell and hair circle. Replace. Replace. That is how we drill it. And we are drilling it through the line because of long he. Long he, a second place vowel. And we also have a long he, replace, replace, replace. Then we have the word blue. Blue, it's a stroke of B through the line because of long who. Blue, 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 blue. You drill it faster as you increase your speed, and make sure your outlines are clear and neat. Then we have the word black. We drill it with a B ukti for hell above the line and stroke of K. Black, black, black. This one we drill it above the line because of short H. A short H at the beginning of stroke of B. That is how we drill it. And then we have the word class. Class is a stroke of K ukti for hell and a circle above the line. Class, 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 class. We are drilling it above the line because of long H. We have a long H there at the beginning of that stroke. Then we have the word clerk, where we drill it with a stroke of K ukti for hell, a stroke of K ukti for hell, a downward L, a stroke of K ukti for L, a downward R, and then we have the stroke of K. It should be above the line because of long H. Clerk, clerk. That is how we drill the word clerk. We are drilling it above the line because of long H. Then we have the word o'clock. O'clock is a stroke of K ukti for hell and also another K. O'clock. We are drilling it there because of short ho, a first place vowel. Short ho, a first place vowel. Then we have the word total. Stroke of T on the line and as another stroke of T ukti for L. Total, 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 total. A stroke of T and another stroke of T and another stroke of T ukti for L on the line because of long ho. We are drilling it on the line because of long ho. We have the word enclose. Enclose is a stroke of N on the line, a stroke of K ukti for hell and a circle. Enclose. Enclose. That is how we drill that. And we are drilling it on the line because of short A, and we also have a long ho. Enclose. Then we have the word gland. Pronounce the word gland. The word gland is drilled with a half K above the line because of short H. We are having it for the following D. We are having it for the following D. And we are drilling it above the line because of short A. You should know the reason why we are drilling it above the line, and it should be a halved for the following T. Then we have the word replied. Pronounce it replied. I have word re, and then I have the P for the following T. Ukti for L. Replied. 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 We are drilling it above the line. We are drilling it on the line because of short A, a second place vowel, and we have a diphthong high at the beginning of L hook. Replied. We have the word reasonable. Reasonable is through the line. Upward ray, S circle, stroke of N, and a stroke of B, ukti for L. Reasonable. Let's drill it again. Reasonable. A upward ray through the line, S circle, a stroke of N, and a stroke of B, ukti for L. It is going through the line because of long he. As third place vowel, her third place vowel, reasonable. That is how we drill it, reasonable. And we have a short her there. Then we have other words. We are going to finish them up. We cannot drill all the words here. We have the word including, where you drill it with a stroke of N on the line, as I have the stroke of K, ukti for L, and a stroke of in. That is the word including, and you are going to drill it on your horn. We have another word, article. Article, it is a halved ray for the following T, and then a stroke of K, ukti for L. We have another word, model. Model is a stroke of hem above the line because of short ho, and then a stroke of D, ukti for L. Model. The word model is above the line because of short ho. We have two distinctive words, valuable and available, where now we are going to drill valuable above the line, stroke of V above the line because of short H, upward L, and a stroke of B, ukti for L. We have the word available, a stroke of V above the line because of short a downward L, and a stroke of B, ukti for L. Then now below there we have some few words where in the case where the words they have ukti for L, and at the same time S circle is added inside the hook. We are going to indicate those words where now we are adding the S circle on the L hook. So look up here. We are going to look at those words where the S circle is added inside the L hook. Now we had said that we are going to look at another part where the S circle is added on the hook. The S circle is added on the hook. S circle is added on inside the hook. And this is the case where the word begins with a S circle and then there is a L hook at the same time. So this is how we drill these words. We have the word supply. Pronounce the words supply, split, settle, possible, display, disclose. So these are the examples of words where the S circle is inside the hook. So look at how we drill the word supply. A S circle, a stroke of P, ukti for L. Supply, 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 supply. That is how we drill the word supply, and we are drilling it on the line because of short ha, and we have a diphthong high at the same time. Diphthong high is there, a short ha, and a diphthong high. Then we have the word split, a S circle, and I have the P for the following T, split, split, split. So the word split is a halved for the following T. We are having it for the following T, and then we indicate the short E at the end. We have a short E at the end. We have the word settle. Settle, it is a S circle and a stalk of T. Settle. Settle. A S circle and a stalk of T hooked for L. A S circle and a stalk of T hooked for L, and we are drilling it on the line because of short L. Then we have the word possible. Possible is a stalk of P above the line, S circle and a stalk of B. Possible, possible, possible. We are drilling it above the line because of short Ho, a first place vowel. And then we have the word display, a stalk of D through the line, S circle and a stalk of P. Display, 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 display. We are drilling it through the line because of short E, and we also have a long A. Display, 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 display. You indicate the vowels there. And then we have the word disclose. Disclose is a stalk of D through the line, a S circle, a stalk of K hooked for L, and another S circle. So this is how we drill disclose. Disclose, disclose, disclose. That is how we drill disclose. A stalk of D through the line, S circle and a stalk of K hooked for L. Disclose, disclose. You indicate the vowels. We have a short E and a long Ho. Then below there we have something to note, whereby we are given that if the S circle is written at the beginning of an outline, it is always read first. So the S circle is read first, especially with the words that we have drilled. You can see that the S circle comes first. And then we have, below there we have reading and writing practice, where you are going to practice reading and writing the sentences which are written there in shorthand notes. So you are going to read them and you transcribe them in longhand. Then we are going to look at number 2. Part number 2, a large initial hook is written on the inside of certain curves. A large initial hook is written on certain what? Certain curves. The curved strokes, we know the curved strokes, which includes stroke of F, stroke of V, stroke of Eve. We have stroke of Eve, stroke of hem, and we also have stroke of N. So when we had the L hook, that is the L hook on these words, we are going to enlarge the hook. So in this case, we enlarge the hook. So here we have a large initial hook. So we are going to enlarge the hook. In such a case, when we apply the L hook on curved strokes, and this is how we are going to drill these words. So stroke of F hooked for L will be drilled like this. That is how we drill it. Stroke of F hooked for L, and stroke of B hooked for L will be like this. Look up, drill faster as you increase your speed, and then stroke of Eve hooked for L with an enlarged hook will be like this. And we are going to have the stroke of hem hooked for L with an enlarged hook. That is how it will look like. And we have a stroke of hen hooked for N. Hooked for L. A stroke of hen hooked for L. And this is the direction of drilling. We have the direction of drilling is like that. When you look at the outline, that is the direction of drilling such outlines. And now we have examples of some words that are drilled using those enlarged initial hook. That is enlarged L. And we have the word like fly, flat, flowers, travel, arrived, arrival, not arrived, arrival, final, penalty, playful, personal, and the word camel. This is how we drill the word fly using a stroke of F, hooked for L with a large hook, and we drill it like this, fly, fly. We drill it above the line. We drill it above the line because of diphthong high, a first place diphthong. And then we have the word flat. We drill it with a halved F, hooked for L, a halved for the following T, and we are drilling it above the line because of short H. Then we have the word flower, a stroke of F hooked for L, a downward R and a S circle, flower, flower, flower. Flower. A stroke of F hooked for L and a downward R and S circle. And we are using the triphon. We are going to use the triphon. We have a diphthong and another vowel, and that's where we are using the triphon in that case. Flower. Then we have the word travel. The word travel, it's a T hooked for R and a V hooked for L. A stroke of T hooked for R above the line and a stroke of V hooked for L. Travel, 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 travel. So the T is hooked for R and it's above the line because of short R. It's above the line because of short R. And we have the word arrived, where we use the downward R above the line and a stroke of V hooked for L. Arrival, arrival, arrival. You pronounce it well, arrival. We are drilling it there because of short H and a diphthong high at the beginning. A short H and a diphthong high at the beginning. We also have the word final. A final is a stroke of F and stroke of N hooked for L. Final. Final. That is drilled above the line because of diphthong high. A first place diphthong. And we have the word penalty. Penalty is a stroke of P on the line, a stroke of N hooked for L, and a stroke of T. Penalty, penalty, penalty. That is how we drill the word penalty. Penalty. It's on the line because of short A, and we also have a short E at the end for this Y. Then we have the word playful. Playful is a stroke of P hooked for L and a stroke of F hooked for L. Playful, playful, playful. And we are drilling it on the line because of long A. Then we have the word personal. Personal is a stroke of P hooked for R, a S circle and a stroke of personal, personal, personal. A stalk of P hooked for hard, and a stalk of N, a hair circle, and a stalk of N hooked for L. And we are drilling it on the line because of short R. Short R is there. Then we have the word camel, stalk of K above the line, and a stalk of M hooked for L. Camel. That is how we drill the word camel, and we are drilling it there because of short R. Our first place, vowel. Then now, when we look at the words there, below there we have another word, civil, and we drill it with a hair circle and then hooked for L. A hair circle inside the hook. And below there we also have reading and writing practice 2, which you are going to do during your own time. You're going to do that assignment. You drill and you transcribe the words. And then we have another part where we have the reversed form. We have the reversed form of these curved strokes. The curved strokes are reversed. We reverse the hook. We reverse them. Instead of drilling them using the normal direction, we reverse them. And this is how we drill it. So we are saying that after K, after the stalk of K, stalk of G, and then we have N or straight strokes. After K, G or straight up strokes. Straight up stroke. The stalk of F, hooked for L, that is stalk of F, hooked for L is the reverse. Stalk of F hooked for L, we have seen, is drilled like this in the normal direction. And the stalk of V hooked for L is like this in the normal direction. That is how we drill them. But now we are saying that the reverse form of these, we have the reverse form, and the reverse form will be like this. So we reverse the direction of drilling stalk of F hooked for L like this. We use the reverse side, and stalk of V the same will be reversed like this. So this is the reverse form, and we have few words which are drilled using this reverse form. We have some few words drilled using the reverse form. We have the word naval, rifle, we have the word waffle, reflect, we have novel, and we have the word gravel. This is how we drill now these words using the reverse form. Naval, this is how we drill it with a reversed form. We reverse the V hooked for L. Naval. And then you indicate the vowel there. It is touching the line because of long hay. And then we have the word rival, upward ray above the line, and a reversed hem. Rival. We are drilling it above the line because of the long high. And we have the word waffle, a stalk of way, above the line and a reversed F. Waffle, waffle. And we are drilling it there because of short ho. Short ho is the one making us to drill it above the line. And we have the word reflect. Reflect is a halfward upward ray, a reversed F, ukti for hell, and then I have the K for the following T. We have the K for the following T. Reflect. Reflect. The K is a halved for the following T. And we indicate those vowels there. Then we have the word novel. It's above the line, stroke of hand above the line. Now we are still on our reversed forms, and we had gone up to the word reflect. So the word novel will be drilled with a stroke of hand and a reverse V, hooked for L above the line. Novel. And we are drilling it above the line because of short ho, first place vowel, and it's a light dash. Then we have the word gravel, and gravel is drilled with a stroke of G hooked for her and a stroke of V, reverse, a reverse V hooked for L with an enlarged hook, gravel, gravel. And we are drilling it above the line because of short ha. Below there we have a reading and writing practice 3, which you are going to do during your own time as your assignment. Make sure you drill the outlines, you transcribe them in longhand notes, and you also increase your speed as you drill. Then we have another part. Here we have what we call upward shell. Upward-ish. Upward-ish. In the normal case, we know that stroke of ish, a stroke of ish is drilled like this, stroke of ish. The normal ish, we drill the stroke of ish like this. That is the direction of drilling the stroke of ish. But in this case now, we are calling it an upward ish, and this upward ish we are going to add the L hook on it, so we call it a upward shell. So we are going to have, we call it the double consonant stroke. Shell is always written upward. It is a double consonant. So we drill it upward. We use the upward direction. And here we have, so this is how we are going to drill it, the upward shell. This is how we are going to drill it. We hook it like that for L. We hook the upward shell for L, and that is the direction of drilling. We have some few words which are drilled using that upward shell. We have official, we have the word partial, we have the word shelf, we have the word specially, we have the word essential, we have the word artificial, martial, and we have the word ratio. This is how we drill the word official. We drill it with a stroke of F above the line and upward shell, official, and we are drilling it above the line because of official, because of short ho, a first place vowel. Then we have the word partial, a stroke of P above the line, upward ray and upward shell, partial. That is how we drill it. It's above the line because of long hey. a first place vowel, and we have the word shelf with upward shell and stalk of F. Shelf. That is how we drill that, and we indicate the short A there. Then we have the word speciality. This is speciality, not specially. Speciality. Speciality will be drilled with a stalk of a H circle, a stalk of P, and then upward shell and a stalk of T. A speciality. That is how we drill the word speciality with a S circle, upward shell, and a stalk of T at the end. Then we indicate two short E. This is the first short E, and the other one is for the Y. Then we have the word essential. Essential is a full stalk of S, stalk of N, and upward shell. Essential. That is how we drill the word essential. Essential is drilled with that word. We indicate the short A there, the two short A. We have the word artificial. Artificial is a halved upward ray, a stalk of F, a halved upward ray, a stalk of F, and upward shell are on the line. This upward shell should touch the line. Artificial. Artificial. That is how we drill artificial. You indicate it there. And we have a short E and another short E at the end. Then we have the word marshal. Marshal, it is a stalk of hem above the line, upward ray and upward shell. Marshal. Marshal. And we are drilling it above the line because of long hair. And we have the word racial, upward ray and upward shell. Racial. 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 With a long hair. That's why it's drilled on the line. I would like us to look at the last part of this unit. The last part of this unit about the special use of L hook and vowel. The special use of L hook and vowel. So this is a special use of L hook. A special use of L hook. With the vowel. With the vowels. So in this case, this is the case where we use a small circle. A small circle is used. Here we have a small circle is used to represent a vowel, to represent a certain vowel, and we begin with a dot vowel. We begin with a dot vowel. This is where we have a dot vowel may be replaced by writing a small circle before and after the stroke hooked for L. So there is a small circle a small S circle will be used to represent a dot vowel. For example, we have the word challenge. This is an example of a word, challenge. And we have another word, children. The word challenge is drilled with a stalk of J hooked for L, a stalk of N, and a stalk of J. Challenge. 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 And we are drilling it. Here we are supposed to indicate adult vowel. The position where we want to indicate the short ha, we are indicating a small circle in that case, and then you indicate the short a there. Then we have the word children. Children, it's a stroke of che, ukti for hell, a stroke of che, ukti for l through the line, and a stroke of d, ukti for her, and also ukti for n, children, children. That is how we drill the word children. We are drilling the stroke of che through the line because of long hu, and we are supposed to indicate it there, so we replace with a small circle. The dot vowel, the short he, children. The short he is replaced with a small circle, just the way short ha has been replaced with a small circle. And we have number 2, in the case where we want to replace the short hair. So where the intervening vowel is a short hair, no vowel sign is written. So these are the words in the case where we omit the short vowel hair. We have the words delightful, delicate, telegraphy, delegate, telex, and so on. So these are the words in the case where we ignore the short a. We have the word delight, delightful, delicate. We have the word telegraphy. We have the word delegate. We have the word telex. So when you look at these words, tell. So these are the phonetic sounds that we started with, and in that case we are saying that we are going to ignore the short a. The short a which is there is ignored because they are written beginning with the phonetic sound of those words. As we said, we have the word delightful. This is how we drill the word delightful. That is how we drill the word delightful. So we drill it there, and we have a diphthong high there. A diphthong high is there. We have drilled the word delightful with a diphthong high. Then we have the word delicate. Delicate is a stroke of D ukti for L and a half the K for the following T. Delicate. So the key is a half D for the following T. Then we have telegraphy. A stroke of D ukti for L, a stroke of G ukti for L, and a stroke of F. Telegraphy. And then we have the word, when you look at that, the short hair, the first short hair is omitted, and then we have the word delegate. delegate. A stalk of D hooked for L, and I have the G for the following T. That is how we drill that. Delegate, 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 delegate. I have the G for the following T. Then we have the word telex. A stalk of T hooked for L and a stalk of K. Telex. Telex. That is how we drill telex. And we have a short hair there. Then the last one, that was number 2 about the short hair. The last one is a dash vowel. Remember, we have said our title is the special use of L hook with vowels. The special use of L hook with vowels. So we are going to look at the last one about the dash vowels. We are going to look at the dash vowels. What about the dash vowels? We have seen the dot vowels, and now number 3 is the dash vowels. The dash vowels. A dash vowel or a diphthong is shown by the writing the vowel or diphthong sign at the beginning or at the end of a stroke. So here we are talking about the dash vowel or a diphthong. Diphthong or a diphthong. We are saying that it can be written either at the beginning or at the end or through. This one can be written at the beginning or at the end or through the word. I want you to note that because we have examples of words here like the word political, we have the word nullify, we have the word tolerate, and we have the word fulfill, we also have the word collect and the word college. So look up here the way we drill this dash, or the way we indicate the dash vowel. So we have the word political. So we have the stroke of P. We hook the stroke of P hooked for L. I have P for the following T, and then a stroke of K hooked for L. A stroke of K hooked for L. Political. And then you indicate that short O. We indicated there through. It cuts through. And then we have the word, the short E there. And we have the word nullify. Nullified is a stroke of N hooked for L and a stroke of F. Nullify. And here we are going to indicate short H at the middle, so it cuts through as we have said, and we have a diphthong high in that word at the beginning of the stroke of F. Then we have the other word is tolerates, a stroke of T hooked for L and upward ray. I have D for the following T. Tolerate. And here we are indicating the dash vowel at the beginning. At the beginning of that word, and we have a short A and a long A. A short A and a long A there. Tolerate. Then we have the word fulfill. we have a stalk of V hooked for L and another stalk of V hooked for L. So here we are going to indicate the dash vowel. The dash vowel will be indicated at the middle there. Fulfill, fulfill, fulfill. So we are going to indicate the dash vowel there, like that. And then you indicate the short He here, the dot vowel is also replaced with a small circle, just as we have said from the beginning. Then we have the word collect. Collect is a stalk of K hooked for L, a stalk of K hooked for L, another K, and a stalk of T. Collect, collect. A stalk of K hooked for L and another K, then a stalk of T. So we have a dash vowel and a short He, a dash vowel and a short L. Then we have the last word, which is the word college. The word college is drilled with a stalk of K hooked for L and a stalk of J. College, college, college. And college will be, the dash vowel will be indicated at the beginning. The short Ho will be indicated at the beginning. And then we have a short A there. Then now, the last part we have number 4, in words of one syllable, where a vowel occurs between the consonants, and the L, the hooked stroke generally is not used. This is the last part, number 4. We are given that in words of one syllable, where a vowel occurs between the consonant and the L, between the consonant and the L, the hooked stroke generally is not used. So this is the case where we are not going to use the L hook. We are going to ignore the L hook in that case. We are only ignoring the L hook. Instead of using the L hook, we use the downward L. We use the downward L. That is the case where there is a vowel between the consonant and the L. Like now we have the word fly. We compare the word fly with the word fall. These two. Look at up here. A fly will be drilled with a stalk of F hooked for L with a diphthong high. But in this word fall, we have a vowel in between the consonant, and therefore now we are not going to use a L hook. Instead, we use a stalk of F and a downward L. Fall, 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 fall. So this is how we drill that. So we are not going to hook this for the head. Instead, we use a downward L. We have another word, blow. We compare blow with the ball. The word ball. The word blow will be drilled with a B hooked for L. Blow, 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 blow. Because of long ho, it is on the line. But the word ball, because of this vowel, the vowel which comes in between the consonant and the L, we are going to use upward L, a stalk of B and upward L. Ball, ball, ball. That is how we are going to drill the word ball. So try to compare the two. If the vowel comes in between the consonant and L, we do not hook for L. And we have, the other one is play and the word peel. So with the word play, we are going to hook the P hooked for L. The P is hooked for L on the line with a long A. But the word peel, because of short E, a vowel in between the consonant and the L, we are going to use a upward L. Peel, peel. We drill it through the line because of short E. Because of short E. And that marks the end of our units. And then below there we have reading and writing practice 5. You are supposed to read them, you drill them, and you transcribe them in longhand. Then we have short forms and phrases, where you are supposed to memorize them thoroughly. You drill them neatly and clearly, and make sure you drill them as many times as you can. Drill them as many times as you can. Then we have phrases, and we have few phrases there. Practice them daily. Make sure that you drill them as many times as you can in order to increase your speed. And then you have short forms and phrasing practice. You practice reading that passage, that short passage. We have practical dictation, letter regarding to home for the disabled, and another letter from an insurance company following a burglary, and a reply to an inquiry regarding floor tiles. So you are going to do all that, and also the theory check at the end. So thank you for listening. Till we meet next time, I wish you all the best.